Okay, we're back, and I did half of JoJo's face in a basic stage makeup. Jo, look towards the mirror. And I'm filming this on something different because we can't figure out how to compress the other files. So we're doing this a little bit differently. So what I've done is I've done the foundation over her whole face all the way down to the neck or wherever your costume will end. If your hair is short and your neck is exposed, do go around the back. Have a friend help you if you need to, because you'll notice the difference under the lights. Right in here, our ears tend to get a little bit shiny. I didn't do Jordan's because it's gonna be close to her bedtime here. But on stage, when you do your foundation, also make sure you get these little shiny parts right here, because that'll reflect from the stage lights. So we've done a foundation over her face, over her clean, moisturized skin. And then what I did next was I took the contour and I hit these spots. This hollow right here at the temple. Sorry, I'm tickling you. This hollow right here, the soft spot, you can feel where your skull kind of indents right there. You want to accentuate that to give your head some dimension. You can do a little bit around the hairline. I didn't do hers, but you can if you want. Usually people's hair covers right there, so I didn't do hers. The second place is right here in the hollow of the cheek. Drop your jaw open like I had you do, JoJo. Right here, did you see that bone that sticks out from the jaw? That tells you exactly the height, the location. It's usually following the curve of the ear, this angle right there. And you stop about where the cheek muscle stops. Okay, you can close. Third place is right here under the jawline. Right here, you follow the jawline, right where my finger's tracing. If you can tilt your head that way a little bit, you can see the contour a lot better. It's kind of the shape of half of an arrow. You go along the jawline and then drop down along this neck. I think it's a tendon right there, and it makes kind of a check mark shape. And blend it really, really super duper well. If you're in a huge house where the audience is way far away, you can leave that a little more distinct. That way your neck doesn't just all blend in as one thing. This gives you a really nice jawline. Gentlemen, especially if you're playing, the lead hero type, strong masculine. You want to make sure you have a very, very strong jawline right here. It looks really nice. What was that? 3. 4 is right here from the eyebrow along down the nose right there. You can see the color difference right there, because then I went over and highlighted on the top. This is going to give you a nose on stage. You don't want big streaks right there. You want it fairly blended, because if you go too far here, then you're going to give yourself a dark bag under your eye, and you don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I did the divot on her lip right there, so the top of her lip doesn't flatten out. And the shape of her chin in particular, she's got a little she's got a little valley right here. You just accentuate what's already there. That way her chin stays strong. She has a very strong chin. I took the contour and I ran it along on the eye, like you would eyeshadow, to darken that a little bit, to give her a little bit of shading and shadow. And then close your eyes for me, JoJo. And then we took the liner just along the top lid most of the way. I didn't go all the way into the crease because I don't want her, the shape of her eye in particular, you can do that so it doesn't look outlined like Egyptian eye. It just looks like a normal, natural eye. And then I took over that some navy blue eyeshadow and went over that and kind of smoked it out a little bit and went up under the brow bone a little bit. Blended it a bunch. Took a lighter eyeshadow right here and highlighted the part where your eyeball is, where it actually curves. And highlighter again right here under the brow. So here's a good example. Well, it's hard to tell in the video. You can tell like in actual time the difference between this eyebrow and that eyebrow. She has super strong eyebrows, but this one I've just filled in the spot. See right here where it's spotty on that one? You fill that in with your eyebrow pencil and make it nice and clean and strong. With a pencil. You may take the same pencil and go into the divot of your nose right here. Make sure that you blend out the starting point of your line right there and the ending point over here a lot with a brush or with a sponge, so that you don't end up with just 2 commas on either side of your nose. That looks weird. What this does again, and it gives you dimension and it separates your nose from the rest of your face once you're under the lights. Over here is without anything. Over here is with contouring and stage makeup. And her neck in particular. And Jordan is 8, so she still has very soft tissue, you know, like little kids do. And you can see how this really gives her an angular jawline in particular. And up in here, it starts giving her more dimension. We're over here. It's just JoJo. Over here, we're starting to get some character going.